What's up guys, so I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart Wii Hide and Seek recently, especially on my live streams, and it's by far my favorite Mario Kart Wii mod that I've played so far. And one thing that makes Hide and Seek really interesting is the huge differences when it comes to the racetracks, because some are absolutely insane for hiding, while others have literally no hiding spots. So in this video, I'm gonna be ranking every single track in Mario Kart Wii for Hide and Seek based on the hiding perspective. This means that I'm gonna be saying the tracks that are the worst for hiding first, and end the list with the track that is the best for hiding. But since I'm still not that experienced at Hide and Seek, I've gotten some help.
Hello, I'm Lunar. The first time I played Hide and Seek was May of 2021, and I've been really good at it since the start. About the ranking, it's about how good the tracks play, the quality, the quantity of the hiding spots, all the chances to escape, and more. So without further ado, let's dive in.
At number 42, we have GCN Cookie Land. Now, yeah, this is a pretty obvious last place. Battle arenas aren't good in general, but this one is like the worst one by far. It has literally no hiding spots and is extremely small. So yeah, rounds here last a maximum of like 30 seconds, which pretty much says it all. At number 41, we have Thwomp Desert. Yeah, this one doesn't have any hiding spots either, and it's another battle arena that's really tiny. You can of course try to hide next to some cactuses, but there is a high risk that you'll just run into them and get stunned for a bit, which might increase the chance of the Seeker catching you.
At number 40, we have GBA Shy Guy Beach. This track doesn't really have any hiding spots. You can like try to hide behind the trees, but it's so easy to get seen. Be careful with the crabs, because sometimes the crabs can screw you up and giving the Seekers the advantage to catch you.
At number 39, we have SNES Ghost Valley 2. Yeah, this track is insanely tiny, which makes it really hard to find any good spots here. It does have some hiding spots. You can, for example, try to hide behind the bricks, which can sometimes work pretty well, but it's still so tiny that rounds will usually not last very long here. At number 38, we have DS Yoshi Falls. This is another insanely tiny track with few hiding spots. The only relatively good spot you can hide in here is the rail, which is pretty easy to get to, so it's not really that good. So yeah, this track doesn't really deserve to place any higher than this.
Coming at number 37, we have Super NES Mario Circuit 3. There are some good spots on the track, like at the beginning you have like those shape bricks that you can just hide in, but it's kind of easy to get caught once the Seeker sees you, and that's all there is on Mario Circuit 3.
At number 36, we have Moo Moo Meadows. This track has a couple decent hiding spots, such as some bushes, but the bushes are quite small and very obvious, so the Seekers probably won't take very long to find you. Otherwise, this track has some decent evading potential. The ending section is pretty open, which makes it quite easy to turn around and bait the Seeker, but it's still really not that good for hiding. At number 35, we have SNES Battle Course 4. This track also doesn't have any real hiding spots. There is some walls that you can try to hide behind, but it's pretty much just a matter of time until the Seeker is gonna get to you and catch you. There's also little evading potential, but you can try to outsmart the Seeker by taking some unexpected pathways.
Coming at number 34, we have GBA Battle Course 3. It's only a matter of time until the Seeker will get to you, because there's 4 quadrants like that you can hide in the corners. There's also a huge potential of evading Seekers if you're in the middle of the track. Like, you can chain item boxes after item boxes and still have a chance to evade the Seekers. It's still a small track, but there's potential.
At number 33, we have N64 Sherbet Land. By now we're getting to some tracks that are actually quite decent for hiding, but it's still not very great. Pretty much the only section that has a lot of hiding spots is the cave section, which isn't too long, and the hiding spots there aren't that good either. Otherwise, the track is very empty, which makes it quite easy for the Seeker to see you at most sections. At number 32, we have Mario Circuit. This track, just like Moo Meadows, has a lot of bushes that you can hide in, which is still not the greatest hiding spots, but there is more bushes and the track itself is much longer, which makes it slightly more easy to actually stay in your hiding spot for a long time without the Seeker fighting you. It is, however, still not a great track for hiding, and it's quite easy for the Seeker to catch you, as there is very little evading potential.
Coming at number 31, we have GCN Mario Circuit. Kind of like Mario Circuit, but this one doesn't have any bushes. There are still some great spots on the track, but it's only going to take some time for the Seekers to find you. But other than that, GCN Mario Circuit is still a fairly good track.
At number 30, we have Luigi Circuit. Despite being a very small track, Luigi Circuit actually has surprisingly many hiding spots, especially when it comes to bushes and pipes to hide behind. It's also quite decent for evading, however it does depend on how experienced the seeker is. Overall though, Luigi Circuit can give some great hiding games. At number 29, we have Daisy Circuit. This track has some good spots, like the soft out of bounds area after the house. However, it is still not that great for hiding, and it's also not amazing for escaping, so it's still not really the best track for hide and seek from the hider's perspective.
Coming at number 28, we have DS Twilight House. Despite it being a small battle track, there are still some potentials. If you're hiding on the four corners at the edge of the track, you can see when the seeker is approaching towards you, and you have plenty of time to shroom away and get another box to run. But other than that, this track still favors the seekers.
At number 27, we have Chain Jump Wheel. Despite being quite a small battle arena, this one really isn't that bad from the hider's perspective. There's a lot of half pipes, and you're gonna find out very fast that half pipes are quite broken. You can easily escape for a long time just by using the half pipes over and over again. You can also hide on top of the center, which can be quite difficult for the seeker to get to. Despite all I said, it is still a battle arena, which pretty much says it all, since pretty much every single battle arena is just not that great for hide and seek, except for one which we'll get to later. At number 26, we have N64 Skyscraper. Yes, we have another battle arena, and this one's slightly better than Chain Jump Wheel since it's actually quite big. You can hide on the far corners of the course, you can also hide behind the slopes, which can make you quite hard to see from the center, and you can also go to the center and abuse the respawn there, as it's quite weird.
Coming at number 25, we have GBA BC3. This track right here can go either way. It can either favor the hiders or favor the seekers. The best spots you have are the railings, but there is a chance that the seeker can just lag hit you when they're not on the rail and you're on the rail. Bowser's Castle 3 favors both the hiders and the seekers.
At number 24, we have Block Plaza. This track still isn't that great for hiding, as it's another relatively small battle arena. There are some spots however, and it's also quite easy for you to evade the seeker by going from the top to the bottom and then back to the top. So it is definitely better than the average battle arena, but still not really the best. At number 23, we have Wario's Gold Mine. There aren't too many spots on this track, but if you got a strat and you know what you're doing, you should be pretty good to go. This is pretty much just a fairly balanced track.
Coming at number 22, we have Toad's Factory. There aren't that many great spots, but there are a few good spots, like after the ramp at the end, you can hide behind it. And there's also some strats on there as well. Like if you hide in one specific spot, you can pay attention to the name tags and actually know when the seeker's coming. If you know that strat, you have a good amount of time to run. But other than that, Toad's Factory is a balanced track for both hiders and seekers.
At number 21, we have Delfino Pier. This is for sure one of the best battle arenas for hide and seek. There's actually some pretty good spots, and it's pretty easy to evade the seeker where the drawbridge is. There is however a pretty bad respawn glitch when hitting the water when it's at high levels, which will pretty much just soft lock the game, so be sure to avoid the water at all costs. At number 20, we have Moonview Highway. You can easily use the cars to evade the seeker, including the bomb cars. There is also some good spots on this track, however, none of them are really that great, so the seeker will probably find you pretty quickly.
For number 19, we have N64 Mario Raceway. It is a fairly decent track. There are a lot of good spots. Like you have like the off-road, you have the hills, and there's plenty of potential all over the track to like evade seekers. Like you have the pipe tunnel that you can just use its physics to bounce around the seekers and get away. But other than that, Raceway is a good track.
At number 18, we have GCN Peach Beach. Despite being a very small track, this track has a lot of hiding spots and some great ones as well. There are also a lot of escaping opportunities, which makes it quite decent from the hiding perspective. At number 17, we have N64 DK Jungle Parkway. This track is quite large and there are a lot of good spots. None of the spots on this track are really that amazing. There is, however, a respawn glitch that you can utilize for your advantage.
For number 16, we have DS Peach Gardens. It's only a matter of time until the seekers finds you, but if you're in the hedge maze, you can practically lose the seekers by the paths you're taking.
At number 15, we have DS Delfino Square. This track has a couple good spots, none of them being that amazing though. Also, by the way, it should be mentioned that out of bounds areas are not included on this list, so this track doesn't get an advantage for hiding when it comes to those areas. This track is pretty decent to run away, it gets some split pathways and quite some evading potential. It is, however, not really that amazing. It does favor the hiders a bit more than the seekers though. At number 14, we have DS Desert Hills. Yes, another DS track. This one has a lot of hiding spots, including of course the rail. This really depends on the seeker. If the seeker is experienced and can get to the rail pretty fast, then this track isn't really that amazing for hide and seek. However, if the seeker doesn't know how to get to the rail consistently, then this track can be quite broken from the hiding perspective.
For number 13, we have Rainbow Road. There's a lot of spots on Rainbow Road. Like you have the long slope at the beginning, the wavy roads, going in the back after the cannon, and then the best thing you can do is abuse the half pipes. So overall, Rainbow Road is actually going to favor the hiders.
At number 12, we have GCN Waluigi Stadium. Just like Rainbow Road, there are a couple good hiding spots, and again, there is a lot of half pipes which are just so insanely broken, which really puts this track very high on the list. It is still not amazing for hiders, but it does favor the hiders more than the seekers, definitely. At number 11, we have DK Summit. Just like Waluigi Stadium and Rainbow Road, there's a ton of half pipes. There's actually even more half pipes than on both of those tracks. And there's also more hiding spots, which really makes this track quite good for the hiders.
Here we go, we're at top 10 now. For number 10, we have N64 Bowser's Castle. There's plenty of good hiding spots on the track. Like you have the bushes at the beginning and at the courtyard towards the end. And there's of course the rails.
At number 9, we have GCN DK Mountain. Now this track's quite weird, because it has so many bumpy sections, and that combined with all the half pipes and the super tight turns makes it quite good for hiding. Now while this track doesn't have that many great spots that are really too hidden, it does have a ton of escaping potential and ways to confuse the seekers. At number 8, we have Funky Stadium. This is by far the best battle arena for hide and seek. It's really big, there is quite some hiding spots, and it's very easy to avoid the seekers, especially because of the half pipes. It's definitely much better than any other battle arena in Mario Kart Wii.
For number 7, we have Bowser's Castle. Even though there aren't that many like good hiding spots like hidden, there are still some pretty decent spots. Like there's 2 good spots like at the beginning. You also have like the wavy road at the beginning, and then you have of course more half pipes. So this track can favor more onto the hiders.
At number 6, we have Koopa Cape. This track has a lot of good spots. There's a lot of signs and bushes and trees to hide behind, and this track also has quite good escaping potential, especially in the pipe and in the water stream section. It isn't amazing like the tracks coming up next, but it is still a very good track from the hider's perspective. At number 5, we have Mushroom Gorge. Just like Koopa Cape, this track has a lot of good spots. No really insane spots, but there are a lot of good ones, such as a lot of bushes, the trees, and of course, hiding on the mushroom on the split path that barely anyone takes. If we factor in the wall glitch onto this list, then Mushroom Gorge will probably place first. However, we're not doing that, so yeah, Mushroom Gorge doesn't quite place there, but it's still a great track from the hider's perspective.
Coming at number 4, we have Coconut Mall. There are plenty of good spots on this course. You have the arch, you also have Levitation Monkey, but that's really hard to do. You can hide like at the beginning, like on the lower floor, you have those spots, especially at the end. You can hide at the end, like after the ramp behind there. So basically overall, this track definitely favors the hiders.
At number 3, we have Grumble Volcano. This track has so many great spots. There is all these rocks literally everywhere, like it's just insane. It can take quite a long time for the seeker to find you. It can easily happen that the seeker doesn't find you at all. It also has decent escaping potential. It's not really the best, but it is still an insanely amazing track from the hiding perspective.
For number 2, we have Maple Treeway. Just like the same thing with Coconut Mall with the out of bounds, but Maple Treeway is still good without the out of bounds. Just like Jungle Parkway, there is also a respawn glitch. And there's also plenty of good spots, like after the Wiggler section. In the Wiggler section, the trees, like normally where item boxes would be. And you have like the ultra shortcut, even though it's considered out of bounds, but it's still a good spot. And this track for sure favors the hiders.
And now, finally, at the number 1 spot, and pretty much by a long shot, we have Dry Ruins. This track is simply insane. It has so many amazing hiding spots. There's the rising sand in the pyramid that you can hide in and pretty much be invisible. This track has so much off-road where you can hide behind all sorts of rocks, cactuses and temples, and the escaping potential on this track is really great. It's definitely by far the best hide and seek track from the hider's perspective. And with that, we're basically done with this ranking. If you enjoyed this video, then a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated. It really helps my channel out a ton and you can change your mind at any point.
Let us know your opinions in the comments below. We would love to hear your feedback. I hope you guys don't hate my commentary. This was my first time doing this ever in my life.
Huge thanks of course goes to Lunar. Thank you very much for helping me with this video. This wouldn't have been possible without you. I mean, it would have been, but then the list would have been trash. So yeah, thank you very much, Lunar. I appreciate your help. And yeah, I hope that you guys are having a very much wonderful day. And I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, enjoy Wario on drugs.